Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we'll be taking a look at Kylo Ren and TIE Silencer from the Playskool Star Wars Galactic Heroes line. Really like the look of this. I am actually pretty impressed by the decent likeness of Adam Driver over here in the stylized artwork on the packaging. I like that quite a bit. So obviously you get the TIE Silencer, you get unmasked Kylo Ren over here with his lightsaber, and then it says power up because you have these other crazy arms that are going to be part of the cannons, which actually integrate into the vehicle. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. Standard open packaging here, not too much going on the bottom. Over here it says power up Kylo Ren and his TIE Silencer to help him command the First Order. Can the Resistance defeat him? Hopefully so. Hopefully so. So you can see he comes with the normal set of arms with the lightsaber, and then he has these crazy power-up cannon arms, which you can see are actually integrated into the TIE Silencer, and I'll show you how that works out, but it's part of their arm switching gimmick that they're so keen on these days. In any case, let's go ahead and get this out of the packaging so we can take a closer look here. Alright, so here is everything out of the packaging. We'll start with the little Kylo Ren figure. I think it actually looks pretty good as far as unmasked Kylo Ren goes. The head moves side to side, but very barely. The arms move as one since they come out, but they do have individual wrist movement. And then, of course, he has the bend at the waist. But yeah, not too bad. The lightsaber looks great, in my opinion. Obviously, the arms pop out and then pop right back in. But yeah, from the front, I think he actually looks pretty good. I think they did a good job with the head sculpt. Lightsaber looks pretty good. Very nice. So putting him off to the side, you have the TIE Silencer, which I think they did a fantastic job on. The molded in detail is great. These panels are, I don't know if they're painted or if they're just different colored plastic, but they look fantastic. You can see you have the thrusters here on the back. You even have the inside painted. I think it is paint. But, I mean, they could have easily left the inside of the panels all the same color, and they didn't. So I think that's a really nice touch. And then you have really nice deep red translucent plastic there for the canopy. Here's the underside, very flat. But yeah, overall I really like the look of it. I don't know why it feels like these should come off. I don't really know why. I don't believe they do. But you can see how they're a little loose. But overall really looks great. Now how this works is this opens up, and you can see there's actually room for a second figure in there, which I really appreciate. But this whole section comes out. Now technically, you could just put that off to the side, and if you wanted to just put the figure in here like this, you certainly could. You close it up, and then you just wouldn't have the cannons. You'd see the big kind of holes there, but you certainly could do that. But how it's meant to work is you're meant to take these arms off, and then take these arms and click them in. And again, he can just walk around like this if you like. He could just, you know, walk down a hallway and just own anyone in front of him. But it's really just meant to look like he has his hands on the controls of the TIE Silencer. So if you bend him at the waist, and then you sit this in, and you can see that there's kind of a channel right here, and that's meant for this to sit in. So you just kind of put this back here, and then that kind of sits in and puts everything where it's supposed to go. Although now he's not sitting. There we go. I was like, why isn't he sitting correctly? Get his feet inside. There you go. So you can see he's all the way up to the front. He's got his hands on the controls, and then you can close this up. And now that's all how that's supposed to be. You take your two missiles, you load them in, and then you have the two buttons right on top are what fire them. So if you just press the button. Okay, this is a little weird because I feel like he's not properly sitting in here. I want to make sure that he's not moving around. See, I feel like when I close that, these tend to move around, and I'm not really sure why. Alright, close this. There we go. They're not super snug in place, but they're where they're supposed to be. So now if you press the button on top, it fires fairly well. And it's because I'm holding it at a weird angle. But they fire out pretty well. I just wish this kind of... It's kind of funny, like if you take him off of this, it fits in pretty nice and snugly. Maybe I'm not pushing it down all the way, or maybe it can't. But yeah, it's definitely snug, more snugly in there. Let me see if I can put it in like this. That's a little better. And like I said, I really do appreciate the fact that you can put a second figure in there. So let's see if we can get Venom to hang out with him. Catch a ride. Not perfectly. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It almost seems like it's not big enough. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Maybe his feet are too big. I don't know. Let's see what happens if we just put Kylo in the back. Yeah, he fits perfectly back in there, so I guess Venom's feet are just too big. So technically you could have regular Kylo sit back there and have just his arms pilot. But yeah. So I'm not a huge fan of having the arms like have to be worn to drive the vehicle around. I think this one works a little better than most of them, but I'm still not a huge fan of that. I love the look of the ship when it's all together by itself, and I think Kylo with his lightsaber hands are cool. It kind of works, like when you plug him in and it just makes him look like he's at the controls of the ship. Like, I get it. I'm still not a huge fan of that gimmick, but I get it. It's not terrible. And I love the fact that it can fit a second figure. Obviously not every kind of figure that Playskool makes, but some of the normal size, I guess, figures with normal size feet can fit back there. So it's a decent set. I think if you can find it for sale price, it's not really super prevalent, but I think Hasbro Toy Shop still has it, which is where I got mine. I also saw it around when Toys R Us was going out of business. But it's a fun set. I definitely like the look of the TIE Silencer. I think the Kylo Ren figure you get is actually pretty good. Again, not a huge fan of the, clip the different arms in to be part of the vehicle while riding it gimmick, but it is what it is. So you're either going to love it or you hate it. But if you can get past that, I definitely think it's a pretty good set. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.